Hi everyone, Arlene here. Welcome back to my Country Craft Corner. How in the world are you guys doing today? It is so good to see you again, and thank you so much for stopping back by to see what I'm up to. And surprise, I have a little bit of a pop-up video this weekend. This is not going to be a long video by any stretch of the imagination, I don't think. But I have decided that I want to go ahead and switch out my mailbox for spring. I know spring is still a couple of weeks away, but y'all, I am itching for some spring to get here. I want to push the season to come on in, and I really don't have anything to put out there for St. Patrick's Day, and I want to get off the winter stuff that's out there right now. So we are going to make a funky bow, and the reason I'm doing the video today is because I realized that I have not done a 9-loop funky bow on camera in a long time. So I thought I would. I know I have a lot of new subscribers. Welcome to all of you who have joined me in the last few months here. And so I want to go ahead and try to make a 9-loop funky bow on camera. And I will hang this bow out on my mailbox. This bow will, and I'm going to show you what else I'm going to use to decorate my mailbox. Now I'm not going to decorate the mailbox on camera just because it's difficult out there, and Chris is busily about, he's power washing and doing other stuff today. So I don't have enough hands to help me with filming and everything else out there today. So I will show you the end result when I'm finished decorating. But here's the mailbox cover I'm going to use. Isn't that pretty? And this is the second year for it. This will be the second year for this. And I just think this is the happiest looking mailbox cover ever, isn't it? And if I bought this from Amazon, it'll be linked in my Amazon storefront in a box all by itself, I think, with mailbox covers. This is an extra large. Just so you're aware, this is an extra large mailbox cover. We do have an extra large one. Excuse my awful fingernails. I have not done them. Sorry. Monday's video, they'll be done. But anyway, this is the mailbox cover I'm going to use. So I stopped into Hobby Lobby very quickly because I know their florals are half price this week. And it is Saturday and they're going to go off sale. So I thought, well, and that's another reason why I went ahead and I thought, well, I'll just do this mailbox today. But I went in and I picked up I knew that they had this in because this is what I bought for it last year. And I wanted to get fresh flowers, fake flowers. To put in it this year because I have a trough in the back of my mailbox. So I bought a couple of tubs of these to match. And then these are the colors of ribbon that I'm going to use to match this. Let me spread them out a little bit. I've got them cut up here. And this is what I'm going to make the funky bow out of. So as you can see, I think this is going to make a very pretty combination. And I didn't buy any of this ribbon today. I had all this ribbon. The pink came from the And That, were the Christmas tree shops. The yellow and the other one, I believe, came from AC Moore before they closed last year. So I can't give you links for any of these ribbons, but back to you. I'm going to turn my camera to the side and we're going to get to making a 9-loop funky bow. Okay. And then I'm going to come back probably and say my final words to you guys. And then I'm going to head out to the mailbox and then I'll show you pictures at the end of the end result of my mailbox. Okay. All right. Okie dokie. Here we go. We're going to make a 9-loop funky bow. Now the 9-loop funky bow is the first funky bow that I ever learned how to make. And it's the first one I ever taught. And it is, in my opinion, one of the easiest funky bows that I make because it is an odd numbered looped bow. And with that, you need to do an odd thing that I don't do with any of my other funky bows. And that is you need to turn your loop the opposite direction every time you add a loop in. The opposite direction from center, center being my thumb. The center of the bow being my thumb. So let's get started and I'll show you what I mean. First off, we're going to fold your first strip of ribbon in half. I've got all the ribbon, I've got 9 ribbons, 3 of each color, cut at 22 inches in length. Okay, so we're gonna measure out about 5 3/4 inches after I fold that strip in half, and I'm gonna pinch it together. I'm gonna accordion it together like that. Then I'm gonna go to that back tail and I'm gonna twist the back tail so that both tails are facing forward, or facing, the right sides are facing in the same direction, if you will. So here we go with the second loop. We're gonna flip that loop around this time with the 9-loop funky bow. Flip it around so that the loop is pointing down from center, my thumb being center. Again, go to that back tail and twist to bring the right side forward. Okay, next will be our yellow piece. Go to 5 1/2 inches, and then we're gonna point that loop up from center. See that? And accordion it in there side by side by side. You don't want to pile these ribbons like on top of one another or underneath of one another. Okay, so then we start our pattern all over again. Fold it in half, go to 5 1/2 inches, and this time we want to turn that loop down from center and accordion it in there. Okay, and I'm letting this slip into the crook of my finger. See that? And I'm not holding on to it like super tight. I actually let up on it when I'm manipulating the ribbons. I actually let up on it a little bit. Okay, next one, fold it in half, go to 5 1/2 inches, and then point that loop up from center and add it in. Go to the back tail. Hold that one tail up, the front tail up with my pinky, and then twist. And then the yellow one. 5 1/2 inches, and turn it down from center and accordion it in there, side by side by side. And one more time through the pattern. Put it up from center. Twist. Down from center. Twist. And one more. Up from center. Okay, so there we go. Now you can see here on the chair that I have 2 more strips of ribbon cut. I've got this one and I've got this one. This one is going to be for 2 tails that I want to attach on the bottom. But first I want to attach this piece of ribbon kind of on the back of the bow, because this is what I want to use to tie the whole bow onto the mailbox with. Okay, then, so I've added that into the back. See how I've added it to the back of the bow? And then I'm going to add this one, which I just have folded in half, and I didn't measure these. I just gave myself enough so that I could get it around the mailbox. And then this one I just measured, kind of eyeballed it and thought, okay, how long do I want my tails? And I'm sure I'll cut them the way I want them once I get out there. But I'm going to add this one in right to how I added all of the rest of the loops, just accordion it in there. And there you can see that will be my tails. And then these 2, the longer ones, will be what I tie it on to the mailbox with. Got my pipe cleaner here. Go to about halfway down your pipe cleaner and lay it across the top. Pull the bottom around the bottom and the top around the top. Kind of twist your hand around and hold it really tight, and then pinch it, and then get these fingers up as far as you can, as close as you can to the back of the bow, and twist, 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 twist a lot, because you're going to be manipulating these loops. Okay, so there we go. Isn't that a sight right now? okay? So the next thing I want to do is start fluffing. And just like with every other bow I make, you're going to get your hand in every single loop, and you're going to make that loop as big and flouncy as you can. And if some of the tails come up and in through the bow, that's okay. It just makes it look bigger. And you can manipulate the ribbons however you want them to go, you guys. Okay. And if any of the tails seem too long to you, you're welcome to cut them down, you know, a little bit if they seem a little bit too much. Like this one seems like it's in my face and I really don't want it that long. So I'm just going to trim it down a little bit. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. This one too, it's a little bit long. I'm just going to cut them down a little bit. You made the bow, so you can correct it if you want to in places, or make it fit what your vision is. Okay, so there we go, you guys. That is a very pretty 9-loop funky bow, and I think it's going to make a big impression out there with all of this other stuff. Look at that. That's going to be really super pretty. All right, so let me turn my camera back around here and mention a couple of other things to you. And then I'm going to head out to the mailbox and put all this together. I have some greenery too I meant to show you. And this is just kind of like the greenery that I've used all through the house. I'm going to hang one of these down from the trough. And then I'm going to wrap this around the post. So we'll add some greenery in too. And there's green in the pot here. I think this is going to be pretty when I get it all done. All right, so I also wanted to mention to you, Chris is, like I said, he is power washing today. And I asked him, I have decided to take my red wagon off of my front porch for a while, you guys. It is pretty decrepit. It's been out there for a long, long time. And as I mentioned yesterday, I am going to downscale how I've been decorating out on the front porch. I'm just not going to decorate to the nines out there because honestly, it makes more work for me than it does give me joy. It gives me heart palpitations when I think about, oh, I need to go out there and we have wasps around here that like to make nests and things. And y'all, I just can't do it anymore. I'll be honest with you. I just don't want to have to fight it. So what I've decided to do is to put a wreath. Probably I have 2 wreaths that I'm choosing between for this year's spring. I have one that's pink that hung in here one year that I may put out there that I'll show you a picture of. I may put that out on the front porch. And then I'm going to be looking for some cushions and Stacy's welcome sign. I'm going to put that out there. And I have the 2 milk cans, but they need to be repainted. So once we get those, I don't know whether we'll get those repainted before I show you the front porch. Actually, I may show it to you today, but I'm just gonna, I really need to just downscale out there for a while, or probably from now on, just because, I always replace my flags, and I'm gonna do that today. I have another wreath that I'm gonna hang out on the light post, and I'll show you that. And it's also made with this and out of white deco mesh and black and white buffalo check ribbon. So I'll show you that wreath too. And, but anyway, I just wanted to let you know I'm kind of downscaling what I'm doing outside. Other than the main decor will be on the porch will be my wreath, whatever my wreath is, and whatever cushions I have in the chair, whatever I choose for that. So, but anyway, I certainly don't mean to back out or back down on my decor, but things change in life sometimes. And as I've always said, we go through seasons of life, and I want to downsize some of my bins and stuff downstairs. And I have bins full of a couple or 3 or 4 bins full of stuff that I put out there, and it's decrepit. My fall stuff, the poor stuff, is decrepit. So I'm not sure how much more decorating, like in the wagon and all that stuff, that I'm going to be doing moving forward. anyway, I just wanted to kind of chat with you about that for a minute. I haven't looked to see if I have any questions. I've been a busy bee all day today, just doing this and that and the other thing. So I'll check on, before Monday for any questions. So for now, I'm going to just go into my final words here. And then, but stay tuned because I'll show you some pictures and maybe do a little video of just walking up the sidewalk and showing you things going up the sidewalk. So, but anyway, I hope that all is well with everyone. And for those of you who may be struggling or suffering with a catastrophic illness or chronic pain, I hope that you have someone there with you, taking care of you, helping you get through each day, making the very, very best out of each day. I hope there's nothing weighing on your minds or your hearts, pulling your attention away from where you want it to be or from where it should be. I love y'all to bits, to bits, to bits, hugs all around, and I keep you in my thoughts and my prayers every single day. And with all that said, I'll just say, until next time, y'all take good care. Come back though, because I'm going to show you a bunch of other stuff after I get everything put together on the mailbox. All right? All right, be back. But bye-bye while I'm looking at you. I'm a dingbat sometimes. Just a hot mess, y'all. Bye. Well, there's where we were, way out there at the mailbox. I just took some pictures for you. And this is all our front yard here. And that's our side yard, which goes way down into a ravine back there. And then our backyard goes way back and down into a ravine that way. And then Chris is keeping out of the camera. And there's the side yard over that way. So, and we go up down the hill and then up that hill and then over that way a ways. So Chris is getting ready to power wash out here. So I thought I would quickly walk down the front sidewalk here and just show you. This is the wreath that I made last year and it's holding up pretty well. The deco mesh is not too happy, but I think that it will be all right for this spring. And it's super pretty and it's vibrant. And as you see, it's the same colors that I used out on the mailbox. So I'm very happy with this. Birds don't try to build nests in this one though. It's crazy. They like them right at the top. So I told Chris about your snake idea, by the way, your rubber snake idea. Whoever told me that. We might be looking for some of those before I get a wreath out here on the front porch. But anyway, here's a little garden flag. I just put this up, little bunnies. Cute. And I don't know where I got that. Probably down at the pottery, you guys. And then I just put this pretty little welcome flag up. I do not know where y'all could get this, an arbor like this, you guys. I again got that down in Williamsburg, I believe. And I believe I also for a while saw them at Plow and Hearth. But I can't find them any longer, you guys. It's been out here for 7 years, ever since we moved in. So, and I think I got that flag down at the pottery as well. So, in Williamsburg, Virginia. And then, I think I might change my gazing ball out to I have a kind of an iridescent gazing ball. I think I might bring that out here. The spinners will stay, and we got both of those at Plow and Hearth. I believe so, yes. I had to stop and think. And here's the front porch all cleaned off. We'll change the rug out or get a new one. And then you can see my yucky milk can, and the other one's behind the chair. So I have another chair to match that. So I'm going to bring that out and put it on the other side, and a wreath. And of course, we'll clean it up really nicely out here, and it will be nice and spiffed up the next time you guys see it. But anyway, that is what's going on here at our house on this fine Saturday in March of 2021. Alrighty, you guys. I've already said my final words. So I'll just say thanks for watching. And I'll see you guys on Monday afternoon, evening sometime. All right, love yous. Bye-bye.